Tonight, we bring you this week's Flight Sim news with thanks to SayIntentions. We check out a brand new airport by Burning Blue Design. It's Peterborough Conington. Then we ramble over to Flightsim.to, check out their new Scenery Explorer. And finally, we continue on with our OH-6A Italian Lakes flight. Hello?
Hello there.
Hello. Everybody, welcome in. The midweek shuffle, the halftime show. It's time for the news in the middle of the week. Yes. There's not actually a whole lot going on. It's one of those quiet weeks, which is actually a good thing, considering today we saw the release of the Avro Lancaster from Airplane Heaven, which we flew the bejesus out of a little bit earlier on. Great machine, and had an absolute ball flying that thing. But you're all very welcome aboard tonight. Yes, we will catch up with the headlines. There's a bit there, and we're going to be checking out a brand new airport by Burning Blue Design. This one, the Peterborough Conington Airport, and looking forward to this. Conington, not Coningsby, Conington. And then, friends, can't wait until we jump back into our OH-6A, our Hughes, K-Hughes heli flying around the Italian lakes. We were doing this on Monday night and ran out of time, but we're going to finish it off this evening. So, looking forward to that. Multiplayer on a Wednesday. We haven't done this in quite some time. But anyway, hope you're all keeping well. Hope your day has been great. Whatever you might be getting up to, working or lurking or, generally trying to stay out of trouble. Yeah, the weather so far is, well, I mean, what else? Great news. Friday week, we shall ramble over to the United Kingdom, going to London, and of course Saturday week we're going to be in RAF Duxford. Really looking forward to that. Can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. So looking at the long range weather forecast, they're giving it like 27 degrees. Ooh, shorts will be in full. Yeah, right. And me cowboy hat and Crocs. You won't miss me. You won't miss me. There's Murph, that mad looking devil over there. It's almost as bad as wearing double denim, do you know? But anyway, yes, we had a lot of fun today with the Avro Lancaster, and I'm just so happy it's out. So we'll get planning with some stuff. IWM Duxford, not RAF. Listen. Okay, Imperial War Museum, Duxford. It used to be RAF though, didn't it? Or did they call it something else? But anyway, yeah, I had an absolute blast flying the machine earlier on. So we'll have to get planning with all sorts of flights and things and stuff that we can do. But who's after rambling in? Look, Spitfire RAF. A very good evening. Hope you're well, my dude. Mac Vision is here. Vacuum, welcome aboard. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie, welcome in, dude. CP, good to see you again. Northland Air, cheers. PH Roy, good after evening. Pre-evening. We'll go with pre-evening. APU Inspector is here. Chalk's good to see you. Filthy, welcome aboard. Creo, happy Wednesday. 98 Vulcan is here. Good evening, Murph and chat. Hope all are well. Great Lancaster. Right? Lancasters. It was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. We're going to be starting off at Lake Como. There's a Villa Como where we finished up there last week. I'll show you on the map here now, in about an hour's time when we load in. But anyway, Reboot is here. Good afternoon. Who else came in? Lancaster stream. That's okay, Vulcan. Yeah, it was loads of fun. Great plane to figure out. Eamon is in the chat. Liptorius, you're very welcome in. Pico is in the house as well. Good to see him, my guy. Max Stallion, evening Murph. I was lurking in your earlier stream while I was supposed to be working. It'll be our little secret. Keep it quiet now. Don't tell anyone, and sure, listen, it'll be grand. MacVision, 20 streams in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hermit Something is here. Afternoon chat from a sunny 92 degrees Baston. That sounds warmer than it is here. We're probably in the 80s. And it's raining, But good to see you, Hermit. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well. Ferocious Gamers in the house. Cold Nebo, welcome. Krabby One is here. A Crotty. Happy Wednesday, man. Viper Strike is here. He says, good afternoon, Murph and Fireflies. He found it out that Guinness was invented by a drunk American named Guinness. What are you talking about? Madness. Light Bison, a very good evening. Just flying around a tornado, part of a career challenge. Ooh, nice. It's a cool 4.5 degrees here this morning, says 98 Bull. Oh, jeez, that's cold. Sean Dale, very good evening to you. Sun Jammer is here. The news tonight, there is no small hands, just oversized equipment. Yes. Did the Lancaster survive? Just about. Velo is here, good to see you. Bell Bro, welcome back. Photos by Kev, yes, you need to fly it. It's really nice. Energizer, very good evening to you. Tim Dog is here, welcome aboard. Flying Tonight, welcome in. Oh yeah, look, that's the original route, I think. No, it's not. That's a totally different route. I need to change that northern there. Sean Dale, welcome in. Where are we at now? Got me ducks for ticket booked. Yes. Olsen, you're very welcome aboard. Old Veteran 965. Scott, happy Wednesday. Mick Manser is here, 26 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Good after evening to you. Lancaster buttonage was pressed this afternoon, says Belbro. Nice. Toto is here. Happy midweekage. Gerald, welcome aboard. JW Deadman is here. Biku, welcome aboard. Gerald. Thank you. I can always make a mess. Thank you very, very much indeed for your 19 months. Eamon says, after tonight, I've got nearly 2 weeks off. A weekend in the lakes in a log cabin, then 5 days holiday staying in a converted barn near Duxford. Cannot wait to meet the lads in person. It's going to be awesome. John Morecamp, good evening, sirs and sirettes. I like it. Good to see you, man. Mountain Man, the MH-60 releases with their mission hub July 31st, or at least that's what they hope. Mountain Man. Schutz, you're very welcome aboard. Hope you're well, man. Right, over here, look. Buttons, Commander Balosh, a very good evening to you. Uniform Goose, welcome back. Goose, Super Typhon, welcome in. Let me see there now. Firefox just configured it, or you haven't configured it yet. So see if she can troubleshoot the PC to see what happens. You call yourself the most stubborn streamer. I'm the most stubborn viewer. Brilliant. Fingers crossed for you. Duffman is here. Oh yeah, welcome aboard. Black Sheep Jean, after a week visiting with cousins in Richmond, Virginia, I am back stalking and lurking in the background of my favourite influencer. Good to see you, Jean. Quirksy, you're very welcome aboard. The man with the exceptional voice. Good evening. And thank you very much. You're very kind. Hot as feck, 33 degrees. Oh, Jesus. Visualize, good to see you. Hope you're well. Right, we'll kind of jump into it, I suppose. There's a bit to cover. And, well, as I said, we're going to do some flyage this evening. You see, I'm delighted that light works. Right, I'm over here now. So we're on the ground here at this new airport, Peterborough Conington, and it's from Burning Blue Design, and we'll be checking this one out in a little bit more detail in a few minutes. So I just thought I'd kind of head us over to this mural, design, plaque, painting, right? One of those. So that's what we're looking at here at the moment. But what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the news. And first and foremost, lads, to get us started, we're going straight over to Discord because... Shout out to Epic Fool. Miltech Simulations have put out an announcement, and they're talking about the MH-60 and also the Mission Hub, the release schedule announcement. Ooh. Woohoo! So, it's finally time we're officially announcing the release schedule for the Miltech Simulations MH-60 in partnership with Blackbird Simulations, as well as the Miltech Mission Hub. We're excited to announce that it'll be officially released on July 31st for Flightsim 2020 and 2024. You can pick it up on the Miltech Simulations site, Blackbird Sim site, and iniBuilds. The Microsoft Marketplace also scheduled for 31st, but subject to final Microsoft approval. The Mission Hub is also scheduled to release on July 31st for PC. The Marketplace release has not been confirmed as of this time because, well, they have to make sure that Microsoft kind of press the button. Trailer, videos and content from your favourite creators will start rolling out in the coming days, and we appreciate everyone's support. The MH-60 is by far our most advanced and best product yet. The wait is going to be worth it. Let's get ready for launch. So yes, the MH-60 helicopter, we've seen the trailers, massive excitement for this one, lads, and they're telling us now it's going to be on July 31st. Where am I on July 31st? Oh, I'm here. Am I here? I am here. Whew, I'm here. I'm on vacation then after. But anyway, then the Mission Hub. Now, there's two things I'm terribly excited about, right? Because, yes, you have the helicopter, and I'm mad to fly that. But you also have the Mission Hub. We'll do a bit of reading here. So, we all know that you've been hyped for the MH-60 and the Mission Hub, and trust us, we can't wait either. Our goal from day one was a simultaneous PC and Xbox release in July, and we're sticking to it. The final timeline isn't just up to us. It involves syncing with Microsoft, testing for Xbox, distributor schedules, content creators, storefront rollout, and so on. We're making sure that when it does drop, it's smooth, polished, and ready to go. No day one patches, no headaches, just a great experience. That's what they're aiming for. So the Mission Hub release for Marketplace, the release date on the Marketplace has not yet been confirmed, so they're targeting the 31st of July, but they can't guarantee it. Final processing and approval of the Mission Hub might take an additional 1 to 2 weeks after it's been approved. Is the Mission Hub required? No, Mission Hub is not required to fly or enjoy the MH-60. The aircraft comes fully featured, and you can still use the weapon systems and sling loads in free flight. However, Mission Hubs unlock a whole new level of gameplay. Anti-submarine, search and rescue, and firefighting operations will all require the new Mission Hub. Can I use the Mission Hub with any OWL aircraft? This is going to be fascinating. So Mission Hub is aircraft agnostic. So yes, you can create missions with any aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim, and a full manual and mission creation SDK will become available. Right? However, please note some mission modes may be unavailable or not natively compatible with specified or specific aircraft types. Example, the VERTREP missions are only available with compatible aircraft. What I mean by that is, I mean, in theory, you could fly a Cessna 172 over a fire and it'll detect to say, yeah, okay, you've put out the fire. I mean, if you really want to dial in, well, they're going to need additional coding from the developers for the aircraft to make them compatible. But the idea here is, well, you should be able to use them pretty much out of the box. And this Mission Hub, we've looked into this before. Effectively what Miltech are doing here, it's similar to that of what you've seen in maybe Arma and maybe DCS. It allows you to create dynamic missions that when you fly to a certain waypoint location, it will load in and progress the mission. So let's say, for example, you want to do a search and rescue. Well, you can say, well, I'm going to take off from here. You know, my target or the people I need to rescue are going to be there, and then I'm going to take them on somewhere else. You create all of this yourself. Now, it is going to start off with single player in mind, but they do want to then branch it into multiplayer environments and so on. The same with fighting fires, and the same when it comes to submarine warfare. Anti-submarine warfare, right? Dropping torpedoes and spotting, and it's going to be class, right? But anyway, deliveries, they recognise there's a strong demand for the UH-60 liveries. Even though the aircraft we developed is the MH-60 series, they have created a handful of UH-60 liveries that will be made available to the community after launch. Nice. Muse fan is here. Good to see you. Embark, welcome aboard. Who else came in the door? Jody Doc, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Mrs. TPHI, hello. Hope you're well. Who else came in the door here now? Debo Fly, good to see you. Sarah Doman is here. Stick Figure, Tarnish, welcome in, lads. The Impossible Face, welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're keeping very, very well. So the paint kit for the MH-60 Sierra will be available prior to launch. Romeo and Tango will be available afterwards, and a full manual will be available 1 to 2 days before they launch it. So the MH-60 release, what are we getting? Well, we're getting 3 variants: the Sierra, Romeo, and Tango Tango, right? A total of 39 liveries. 39 liveries, right? Did I say happy Friday, happy Wednesday, happy middle of the week? Ultra-detailed internal and external 3D models crafted by Blackbird Simulations. The flight model, autopilot, and stability augmentation system has been validated and tested by MH-60 flight crews. Ooh. Weapon systems, including Hellfire missiles, torpedoes, and flares. PC only, limited to impact damage on the ground. It doesn't damage other users, but that's still okay. Sling loads, including pallets, flags, Bambi buckets, used with the mission hub for the VERTREP missions. Acoustic elements, sonobuoy, sono dipper, functional with mission hub and anti-submarine warfare. It's all sonar stuff. Search and rescue equipment, including searchlights, winch, flare, requires mission hub for the SAR operations. Extensive simulation of their systems, the keyset, MFD, primary display based on the NatTops Block 1 manuals. So you're getting that from the actual aircraft, right? Virtual crew chief with audio guiding on VERTEP and SAR missions. Sound crafted by Echo 19 using 100% real recordings of the aircraft. Ooh, nice. And then we have 4 mini-series, including a, what's this now? What's CGAS? Coast Guard? Air Station? Is that what it is? San Diego, Kodiak, Garden Island, and Valle de la Gomera, which is Spain. Mini sceneries, not mini series, mini sceneries. So that's pretty cool, right? You're gonna barrel load of stuff. Then when it comes to the mission hub, 20 plus ready to play missions for the MH-60 available on day 1, with many more coming in the future. The MV-22, that's our Osprey, the CH-47, Chinook, and of course the Mirage 2000 missions will also be added in future updates. This is class, lads. Universal and aircraft agnostic mission system. It's flexible, expandable, and compatible with any aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Mission sandbox and execution engine. Create, test, execute, and share your missions in a single unified platform. Include triggers, actions, scenery items, sounds, and dialogues, all from within this bit of software. Naval assets, anywhere, anytime. You can place static or moving ships anywhere in the world, select from the included library, or from the Super Carrier Pro UK Carrier Strike. Deadly. Extensive library of naval assets, we did that. Sim object library and anywhere placement. Visual effects, vehicles, and other assets. Basically, any sim object from your Microsoft Flight Sim library can be placed anywhere within the mission hub. What? So if we wanted to, you could place a house, you could place, lightning, a fire, smoke, people, buildings, aircraft. Place them wherever you want to build up your own unique mission. That's awesome. Diverse activities, firefighting, search and rescue, anti-submarine warfare, universally compatible. Vertical replenishment and cargo missions are limited to specific aircraft type. And then future activities, including aerial refueling. What? Right? Surveillance, reconnaissance, and then tactical campaigns. Future aerial refueling, that's going to be amazing. Amazing. Future expansions, random and anywhere, anytime missions, in-app mission sharing, and then multiplayer compatibility. There's no multiplayer compatibility on day 1, subject to simulator limitations and constraints. But we know it's coming. So think about it this way, right? We could create, and it's available for both sims, 2020 and 24. So we could create a mission, in theory, later on down the line, once it is available to multiplayer, and we can all fly that mission together, right? Or as a single player, we can create a mission, give everyone the scenery themselves, and then we all go off and do it ourselves. Like, this is a huge deal for Flight Sim, lads. You need to be on top of a hill shouting this. This is massive news, because this gives you the reason to go flying. It gives purpose to your flights outside of your normal, civil aviation or, even general aviation, just touring or bush flying. This gives absolute reason. So it's class. It's absolutely class. So great excitement for this. And it's all coming along toward the end of the month. So great news here by Miltech Simulations. And yes, cannot wait for any of this. Now, moving over, we have the news, which is over here. Not too many tabs tonight, lads. It's a fairly quiet day. Practically Geek, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Sounds like I may have to get a PC for live fire. Yes, 100%. Mr. Dan, good to see you. Where are we at now? We're over here, look. Zybok Doc, you're very welcome in. So, yes, the news today, Airplane Heaven released its Avro Lancaster from Microsoft Flight Sim. It's a native 2020 aircraft. If you're wondering, should you get this for 2024? Yes, is the short answer. It does work. And I did a stream earlier on, and the differences between the native 2020 Lancaster experience, right? We loaded it up in 24 and it was nice. Then we loaded it up in 2020. It was nicer. And then we brought it back into 24 and tweaked a few things, right? So sticking with Discord, I'm going to show you this link. This is important because it's on the video, right? The video's live on YouTube, and you can have a look at it there. However, if we go to this, is it add-ons? Yes. There are two things you need to do with the whatchamacallit. There's two turn on my aircon because it's 1,000 degrees. There's two things you need to do with the Avro Lancaster if you're just going to be using it in Flight Sim 2024. The first thing you need to do, which isn't here, you need to go in and adjust the sensitivity sliders for your elevator. So you know the way you can adjust the curve sensitivity? -8 or 80, whatever. It's in 2020 it's 80, in 24 it's 0.80. It's 80, right? Minus them down. Basically what I want you to do is to, instead of the curve coming straight down the line, right? Here we go, we're going to draw. Instead of the curve straight down the line like this, yeah? And you'll have a little dot in the middle. What I want you to do is something like this. Yeah? With the dot in the middle. And that's in and around -80. That makes sense? Can you see what I mean? Can you see what I mean? That's what you need to do. If you do that, the handling characteristics are way better. Way better. Because I found the pitch and elevator, it was just a little bit kind of happy-go-lucky. Just a little bit, right? That's the first thing you need to do. And that's on both 2020 or 24. The second thing you need to do, if you're going to fly this on 2024, the sound equalizer is different. The sound EQ is a little bit different, right? And Tyler was in our chat earlier on during the stream, that's Echo 19, and he said, Jesus, they don't sound right on 24. The sounds are there, but the equalizer is different. There's a workaround. There's a little gadget here, I can't remember who recommended it, but it's called Equalizer APO. It's free, download it, and what it does, you can pop it in here, when you upload it, don't crash my sim, when you upload it, you get this gadget here, it's an equalizer, right? And I've created my own config file for you. Right? You can grab this now because it's on this Discord page. And if you just pop that in, your sounds in 2024 will match that of 2020. Because you're changing the EQ of Windows. And it means you only have to use this little gadget when you're flying the Lanc, because you can just turn it on and turn it off and you're finished. Not only that, but this has now also opened the door to any other aircraft, particularly from Airplane Heaven, that the sound sounded a little bit tin. And I don't mean thin, I mean tin. It's like it was sounded inside in a tin can. You know the ones, the C-54, right? Well, you could use this now and it'll fix it. Because it'll put the bass in there that you need, that you expect to hear from these engines, especially the radials, right? So that's all there. All the information that you need, it's on Discord. You see with the links where you can grab the little application. And then this little file here, see where it has this preamp graphic EQ? You just download that gadget and then inside the app, import it. And then you're good to go. That's super handy. I think we're going to be using that on some other aircraft as well, because you can actually transform how your aircraft in the sim can sound. So if you have add-ons, if there's aircraft in there and you were just never really happy with the engine sounds, they just weren't really beefy or meaty enough, well, this gives you 100% control over it. Because it's a full dynamic EQ, 15 or 30 odd channels. You can go bananas on this, right? So that's there for you as well. Make sure you grab it and have fun. So the Lancaster, yes, it has been released. And I gotta say, right, it's an Airplane Heaven release. It's been in development for friggin' years. But I gotta say, this is a strong release from Airplane Heaven. It really is. I didn't come across any sort of game breaking bugs. The 2020 variant is very, very good. there's going to be some limitation when it comes to airplane heaven, especially with textures. The modelling has always been pretty good. The textures, it depends how close you want to get to the aircraft. They taper off very quickly. But the argument being is, well, you don't want to be up, this close to the plane, to give yourself a bit of distance. Now, for most of us, it's going to be grand. One or two mightn't be too happy with that. I'm not saying it's any way bad, but it's not up there with a Coronado, for example, with that sort of visual fidelity. As I said, the modelling is great, but the texture is just, they're airplane heaven, right? But don't let that take away from this awesome machine. 4 Merlin engines, the Rolls-Royce Mark 20 Merlin engines, and all the gun positions are in it. Bombardier, navigator, and there's even some nice little switches that you can move to these different posts. The aircraft itself, there is a bit of depth to it. I mean, look at the engine startup is realistic. The cruise stations is realistic. Navigation systems are realistic. It also has what else does it have? Engine radiator, oil dilution, oil temperature, and the navigation stuff when it comes to the compass is quite good. I think it's a P17 compass. The fuel is not working, says Atticus. What's wrong with the fuel, Atticus? Because there's 3 tanks in each wing, and it considers the tank as the internal, internal, inline, and then auxiliary, I think. So, yeah, if the fuel is not working, it was working earlier, Maybe, actually, there's one bug I found. If you hit escape, if you go into the pause menu in 2024, whatever that does, it seems to turn off the boosters. A simple Control E fixes that. I'll drop an email on that. But, I didn't see anything wrong with the fuel, but I'll check it out for sure. Because I want to, today was the first look. I want to delve into this thing. I've been waiting years and years for this aircraft, and we finally have it. Anyway, the Lancaster priced at $34.99 available over on Airplane Heaven's website. It's also available now on Orbex, and it's also available over on Just Flight. You can grab it there. You can't go lower than 67%. As in, you can't load in less than 67%. Okay, well, I need to check it out, Atticus. Is that on 24 or 2020? Just for, because, if it's on both, well then 100% it's a bug. If it's on 24, do you remember? It's on both, right? Okay, so it's a bug. Right, grand. Did you email them? If not, I think it's help@airplaneheaven.com or something. But let me know. I'll look after it. I'll tell them, right? But anyway, the Avro Type 6A3 Lancaster evolved from the earlier twin-engine Manchester, right? And it actually provides quite a good bit of, there's quite a bit of history involved with the aircraft that Airplane Heaven give us. Plus, has different variants, including that of the the dam busters with the bouncing bomb, and a number of different liveries, including that of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. All the exterior stuff, like the power cart, as in the battery cart, there's a fuel bowser, weapons, all that stuff is there. When it comes to the weapons, they're visual, i.e. you can see the guns, you can see the bombs, but they're not, they don't do anything. It's all just for the aesthetics. But you can kind of see texturing and all this kind of stuff, right? But it's not bad. It isn't bad. And you can appear or disappear all the crew as well. So they can be active and not visible, or just not there at all. There's also crash physics built into it. It's a one-hit wonder, though. You can't repair it on the ground. So if you do crash it, you need to go back and restart. This is the compass, as I said. It's all fully modelled. It works well. There's looking into the bombs. And it's a great release. I think it's a great release. They've done a great job here, and let's see if there's going to be a patch to address a couple of the small issues. But as I said, we flew it earlier on. If you want to have a look, the video was live on YouTube. Have a look what you think. Starter procedure. It might be a little bit overwhelming at the start, but it's really not. It's a Spitfire times 4. Right? Which is class. Like 4 of those engines, the sound and the roar, it's just class. So the important thing is, it is not a native 2024 aircraft. And what they mean by that is, there's no walk around, forget using it in missions and so on. But it does work fine in 24. With those 2 little fixes, you're going to be happy as a pig in the proverbial, running around, enjoying all the stuff. All right? So that's what we have there. Now, Let's see now. Where's this? Right, so Airplane Heaven's Lancaster has been released. Great news. Now, iniBuilds, the A350 airliner, now available for Xbox. Right, they're also doing a launch discount and giveaway, 25% off the Airbus A350, and yeah, it's a huge bit of news because it's finally out for Xbox users. The long-haul airliner now available through the marketplace for Xbox, arriving with version 1.10 and a very special discount. Marks the first time Xbox users can experience the A350, which has seen rapid updates since its initial release. The developer says the Xbox version brings a range of refinements to the system's visuals and performance, offering what it describes as a premium long-haul experience on console. To mark the occasion, iniBuilds are offering a 25% discount, bringing the price down to $63.99 to the marketplace. Alongside the aircraft, 7 livery packs have also been released, covering airlines such as BA, Lufthansa, Virgin Atlantic, JAL, and also Ethiopian. 2 cabin packs, previously launched on PC, are also available for Xbox. These add detailed airline-specific configurations to your 3D cabin. The HUD, not yet available on Xbox. One limitation should be aware of is the absence of the new collimated heads-up display unit. iniBuilds confirmed the feature is under active development for Xbox and will arrive at a future update. There's also a giveaway. To thank the Xbox community for its patience, iniBuilds has launched a giveaway for 10 copies of the A350. Entries are open from July 21st, with winners set to be contacted within 5 days after the closing date. Xbox users can enter by completing tasks on the official giveaway page. So I'm going to copy this one for you. If you're on Xbox and you want to be given a chance to win yourself an Airbus A350 from iniBuilds on the Xbox, do check out that link there from iniBuilds. The A350 is available now on Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace for 2024. Microsoft 2020 users on Xbox, you'll have to wait a little bit longer as development continues to address platform-specific challenges. Right? So that's where they're at. So, yeah. Boeing said Zebedee as he entered the room. Zebedee, get down from that tree. But yeah. So, pretty cool, right? Great news there from iniBuilds. Now, Cows have announced that a DA40NG for Microsoft Flight Sim is on the way and is going to be a free upgrade or a free addition if you already own their XLS. So Cows have unveiled the DA40NG for Microsoft Flight Sim, expanding its DA40 lineup with a modern Jet A powered variant. Building on the foundation of the already acclaimed DA40 XLS, well, the NG brings a new level of realism and versatility for simmers looking to experience both power plant configuration of Diamond's popular trailer. The DA40 NG, probably the most popular in the fleet. According to the developer, the DA40 NG has been crafted by DA40 pilots for DA40 pilots. The aircraft features a handcrafted flight model refined with hundreds of hours of feedback from experienced instructors. Cows promises an exceptionally accurate representation of the NG's handling characteristics and its performance, making it an effective platform for practicing real-world procedures and manoeuvres. The DA40NG will include several advanced systems developed for this release. Among them are the fully customizable circuit breakers, a detailed engine indicating system, and per-cylinder physics simulation designed to deliver the high-fidelity experience. We do have a little video here we can watch. In a welcome move, Cows confirmed the DA40NG will be free of charge to existing DA40 XLS owners, and the aircraft will launch as part of the Cows DA40 series, available through Orbex and the Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace. The release, currently slated for 2025, will support both 2020 and 2024. With the addition of the NG variant, Cows aim to offer simmers the choice between Diamond's traditional avgas-powered XLS and also the Jet A burning turbo diesel NG, mirroring the options to student pilots in the real world. Now, creator of World Simulations, that's Cows. I don't know if you lads have flown their fleet yet, but the DA40, it is quite superb. It's a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Their other aircraft, the twin engine, the 42 is it? Again, Cows have just absolutely nailed it, I think, when it comes to everything. They look great, they sound great, and they fly great. They are incredible general aviation aircraft. So we'll have a quick look at their little trailer here. It's only 30 seconds, but we'll have a gawk of it and, well, see what happens. Oh, jeez, I can't play that music. We'll get in trouble altogether because that's like proper music. We'll do this one instead. And that's all we really have, right? Right, a little trailer, but great news to hear that it is on the way. So great stuff from Cows. Now, we also saw this release. We flew this on Monday. We're flying it again tonight. Taog's Hangar releases the OH-6A Cayuse, or the Hughes 500 package. Basically, this helicopter, you get two variants, the civilian and the military. It's a dual package for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, exclusively on the marketplace, priced at $32.99. Now, the release brings together two important members of the Hughes light helicopter family, the military-born OH-6A, or Loach as it was known, famous of course for its role in Vietnam, and its civilian sibling, the Hughes 500, a versatile workhorse, law enforcement, EMS, utilities, and so on. We get two helicopters in this package. It needs absolutely no introduction. We've flown this already. Taog's Hangar, the fleet that they currently have, which includes, you know, the Alouette, the Huey, the AS315 or the 318, they already have incredibly beautiful helicopters. You know, the Alouette being one of my absolute favorite choppers in any flight sim. This thing is like shouting at the Alouette to get off the pedestal. That's how good this is. This is a remarkable helicopter. The sounds are great. The looks are great. It flies so very, very well. We've got a ton of options to add in different things like searchlights and slings and all this sort of stuff. This is a beautiful chopper. We're going to be flying it tonight when we resume our flight down on the Italian lakes. There's about 45 minutes of flight left on that. It's just a great chopper. Taogs have done such an incredible job here. And this is the first native 2024 chopper, I do believe. Pie Man Jim, good to see you. You keep showing me cool new stuff and it's payday soon. You're going to ruin me. It's not my fault. Franco is here, good to see you. This is just an incredible chopper. We'll watch the trailer because if you don't own it, you need to own it, lads, because it's an absolute cracker. So yeah, they're also working on a Dauphin as well, which the excitement for the Dauphin, lads, cannot wait for that. Where is this now? Where is this now? It's just class. It's absolutely crap. Yeah, I've flown it and I've crashed it. So as I said, two variants, the military and the civilian one. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, we're going to be flying this a little bit later on. So if you don't have it, lads, you need to seriously consider it. It comes with 40 liveries. It includes the new Flight Sim 2024 features, such as the pre-flight inspection. The flight dynamics are really good as well. And it also has realistic damage simulation. It also integrates with your GTN 750s, be it from PMS 50 or from TDS. Great bit of stuff here. So, according to the included flight manual, which can be freely downloaded from the developer's website, the aircraft replicate, it doesn't just do the exterior, but also the operational procedures. So, how can you possibly say they're better than M Scenery? Jesus, M Scenery. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This is awesome. So we're going to continue on that flight today. Now, news here over at Threshold and A2A Simulations bringing a new update to the Aerostar. This is a fairly substantial one. They recently issued a new update to their newly released early access AccuSim Aerostar 600, bringing new fixes, features and improvements to the flight deck. Update version 0.94 adds new glass to the instruments, new animated propeller spinner, further tuning to the flight model in slow speeds, VR view adjustments, autopilot tweaks, updated the engine sounds, and a wealth of minor fixes. The complete change log is below. I'm going to fly this probably tomorrow. It's a new shiny animated prop spinner, new instruments, fine-tuned all the stuff. They've added steering switches, which means, instead of having to worry about where you're binding the switch. Added wingtip shakes, aligned the nose and wheel doors when they were closed. There was something here as well. The clamshell door now droops if there's no hydraulic pressure. Love that. Compass light has been added, deeper landing gear lever cut out. Where is this now? The EDM 790 can pop out. Engine levers drag and drop are less sensitive. They've updated the sounds, updated the physics, fixed the radios, fixed the ambient sounds. The whole load of fixes. They've done lots of stuff. Right, so you can pick that add-on or update rather from A2A. Right, it's available on the store. It's $49.99, but this is a sizable update. It's a sizable update. So I look forward to flying that one tomorrow, lads, because man, I love the Aerostar. It's just a cool looking machine. So let's see where we go for that. So RAF Kenley 1940. Time Machine Designs. We welcomed Time Machine Designs onto the stream some weeks ago, talking about their Hadrian's Wall project that they've created inside of Microsoft Flight Sim. And that's a series we're going to start soon. I'm just trying to time things so, it's not all up in a hoop, because I don't want to start a series and then go away for 2 weeks, and you know what I mean. But anyway, we will be doing Hadrian's Wall soon. But this is another project that they've started to look at, and it's that of RAF Kenley. And we did get an idea from Time Machine Designs when they were on our stream, and they were saying this is what they want to do. They want to recreate the airfield, the aerodrome, exactly as it was back in 1940. So they actually have all the plans for this. They have all the data that they need. It's pretty cool, right? RAF Kenley aims to transport simmers back to the Battle of Britain, recreating the aircraft as it appeared on August 17th, 1940, the day before the intense low-level air raid during what became known as the Hardest Day. The new project continues Time Machine Design's collaboration with Boom Satsuma, the UK-based educational provider, combining professional historical research with contributions from students and recent graduates in creative technology. The developers are building RAF Kenley using a very interesting selection of historical resources, including a hand-drawn airfield plan from December 1939 that was found in a squadron operations record book, the Air Ministry plans from 1946 with specific building references, original architectural drawings from the RAF Museum, archive photographs and descriptions, and also visual references from classic films Reach for the Sky and Angels 1-5, both filmed on site at Kenley. Descriptions from Attack Alarm by Hammond Innes, who served at Kenley during the war as well. And we can see from some of the images here, just some of the detailing they're going into. Look at some of these, look. Right? So they're very much trying to give us a full replica of this airfield. When completed, RAF Kenley 1940 will feature every known structure from that era, from the latrines to the officers' mess, alongside contemporary airfield vehicles, static representations of the Hurricanes from 615 Squadron, Spitfires from 64 Squadron, defensive installations, and also other period details. To support virtual operations, the airfield will include 24 parking spaces, allowing users to stage massive takeoffs reminiscent of the 1940s RAF sorties. The development team have also shared several work-in-progress images, including aircraft dispersal pens awaiting earth coverings, and period barrack huts and the officers' mess, several other objects the simmers will be able to find around the scenery. In true Time Machine Design fashion, the scenery aims to offer not just an airfield, but also a historically immersive experience grounded in extensive research and authentic detail. No release timeline just yet, but it's getting there. Where is this now? It's a bit of a... Where is this now? If any of the gang have kids doing the Rome... Oh, so here's one here, right? Hadrian's Wall. Where is this now? If any of the gang have kids doing the Romans... If any of you guys got kids, or maybe you're doing Roman history, right? They might be interested in encouraging teachers to sign up to the Hadrian's Wall session during the year's Hadrian's Wall free virtual program for schools. Right? So there was an owl message with myself here, and on time machine designs, right? So where is this now? Contributing to this day event, Hadrian's Wall virtual focus. Let's go and have a look at this. It's on LinkedIn, so hang on. Jesus, lads, we can find absolutely anything on that page. Right. How could we show that without me? Bloody hell. So, there's a 3-day event bringing Hadrian's Wall into classrooms across the country. Colleagues from Boom Satsuma will be using the world's first Hadrian's Wall digital reconstruction to help bring the wall to life in the landscape and perhaps challenge a few preconceptions.
Hello there.
If you know of anyone studying Roman Britain at primary school, or you want to tip off the teachers to this free online event, you can learn more about it and some of the team from here.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
So that's pretty mad and cool looking. Now if I click on this, so you can scan that gadget with your phone there now on the screen. Just lean in, right? Just lean in and scan that. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, the 25th, 26th and 27th of November. Anyone doing Roman stuff in school, because like what these lads have managed to do, they've recreated Hadrian's Wall. And as I said, we're going to be doing this ourselves in the sim soon. Right? So we need to we need to check it out because it's incredible, right? The Romans, he's on about the Romans again, but that's just one of them. This RAF Kenley, lads, this looks absolutely class. Imagine that, like, I mean, we can't, a lot of these airports and airfields, which they're gone now, or they're overgrown and they were repurposed as, like, you know, racing tracks and all this jazz. You know what I mean? Dogs, thank you very much indeed for your resub. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Oh, it's not resub, it's a new sub. Dogs, you're very kind. Thank you very much. Any Turkish bats there, right? Anyway, that's great news there. Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, it's they're a great bunch of lads. Like, such a different way to utilize your flight sim, isn't it? Like, it's just incredible. Now, where is this one? I have another message here. A trailer. You need to check this out, right? This came from Scott just now. This is what Katie Pilot is working on, lads. EFBX. Have a look at this trailer. EFBX, it's on the way, lads. Anything here with a release date or that? No? No. Let's see here now. Sneak peek of what's to come, your handy electronic flight bag. You might struggle in the sim without it once you start using it. So yeah, it does look great, that. I don't know enough about it until we kind of start using it. But from the trailers and what Kate has told us about it, like, bloody hell, it looks freaking amazing. Like, a proper EFB, any aircraft, any type of flight, plan your flight, all your routing, your weather, everything. It's supposed to do everything. So looking forward to that. Immensely looking forward to that. So thanks, Scott, for that update. So that's the time machine designs. That's really exciting. Real exciting. Now, moving on to what we're looking at tonight. Burning Blue Designs released Peterborough Conington Airport for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's another British airfield to its growing collection of detailed sceneries for Microsoft Flight Sim with the release of Peterborough Conington Echo Golf Sierra Foxtrot. Available now for both 2020 and 24. The scenery is priced at £8.95. The airport, located in Cambridgeshire, carries a rich history, dates back to the Second World War. Originally constructed between 1942 and 1943 by the 809th United States Army Corps of Engineers, the site, then known as RAF Glatton, served as a strategic bomber base for the US Army Air Force's 457th Bomber Group, operating B-17 Flying Fortress. After its brief tenure with the RAF Bomber Command post-war, the aircraft was decommissioned in 1946. Today, only a handful of its wartime structures remain, including a blister hangar and the original station water tower, alongside a memorial to the 457th Bomb Group. The former northeast-southwest runway has since become a public road, linking the villages of Holme and Conington. There's a video here, trailer done by none other than Practically Geek. We'll give you a look at this now in a moment. In the late 1960s, Aviation returned to the site when two local companies used the remaining east and west runway and facilities to base small executive aircraft there. Modern day operations are now managed by Aero Lease Limited, offering avgas and Jet A1 fuel, a notable feature for such a small airfield that makes it convenient for turbine-powered helicopters. Burning Blue Design have recreated Peterborough Conington with its signature attention to detail, based of course on the site surveys. They go out, they visit, they take loads of pictures. These lads make beautiful, beautiful sceneries, and they're always off the beaten track, you know. The layout is active as of The layout is accurate as of March 2025. There's over 90 custom 3D objects, full PBR, animated hangar doors close at night, fully custom windsocks, high-resolution colour-corrected ground textures, full custom night lighting, and also animated spectators who disappear after dark. The scenery also features representations of notable resident aircraft, including that of a North American T6 Harvard, Wacky Rabbit, operated by the Warbird Experience, and also the Rutenlong EZ, Golf Romeo Alpha Echo Mike. It's available to purchase from Burning Blue Design. Let's go in and have a gawk at the trailer from Practically Geek. Very, very, very nice. We're going to be checking out this airport now in a few moments. Trailer there by Practically Geek. Incredible, incredible stuff. So we're going to check out that one here now in a few moments. Now, Propair Flight have releases their rendition, Charlie Yankee Yankee Romeo, Goose Bay. And this is a relatively important airport for us because we tend to fly here every year when we do our Bremen flight. Propair have announced or just launched a new destination for Microsoft Flight Sim who enjoy stretching their wings across the Atlantic. Goose Bay, now available for both 2020 and 2024. Located in Happy Valley, Goose Bay, Newfoundland and Labrador, Goose Bay is quite an interesting airport. The 11,000-foot runway and extensive apron areas, it has long been a critical hub for ferry flights, long-range general aviation and military operations. For simmers planning transatlantic crossings in smaller aircraft, Goose Bay is a natural choice, positioned as a psychological and practical gateway to North America. After hours over open ocean, right? The rendition was created with a focus on accuracy and immersion, capturing the airport's role as a refueling point and safe haven for pilots making ambitious crossings. There's a video here we can show you. Let's have a gawk at this. Need to see this because we fly here all the time. Right, very nice trailer, beautiful scenery and landscape. What have we got though? Highly detailed rendition of Goose Bay, the large runway, and it's compatible. It's priced around $10 US. I was thinking that because something here kind of caught my eye. I don't know if you saw it, but we're kind of at the stage now that we're getting used to interiors with terminals. And even if we don't have interiors, well, they kind of use this fancy plexiglass kind of design. That there does not look impressive when it comes to the interior because it just doesn't look right, does it? It doesn't seem to move or that. Plexiglass, what's it called? There's a name for it. See the move, like it doesn't seem to be moving with the camera. So it just looks like they're just bright pictures, which that kind of takes it away. Like it's a tenner, but like they're using default cars as well. It's definitely an airport that we fly to, and it's nice to see the custom buildings, right? But let's be honest, looking at the trailer at least, and I can only go by the trailer, right? I mean, there's freeware better than this. Isn't there? Do you know? Parallax, that's the one. Parallax, yes. So there is, I don't know, I'll pick it up, we'll have a look at it, right? The price isn't too bad at $10, but like, yeah. When I saw that, I was kind of let down because that's just, the lighting elsewhere looks pretty nice, right? That's decent. That's not though. I don't like that, So, yeah. Let's see. It's 2D texture. Yeah. It's a letdown. Do you know? Because the lighting otherwise is quite good. And you can get over like default assets in cars. You know what I mean? iniBuilds and Peregrine, yeah, they use Parallax. Yeah. The roof windows in one of the hangars has it. Yeah. All right, well, sure. I'll have to pick it up to check it out. The add-on is available now from ProPair Flight and Orbx for both sims, priced just around $10 US. So at least they got the pricing right. If they were charging more, I'd have been like, you know what I mean? But anyway, Flightsim.to. This is going to come in very handy now. Look at that for the segue. So we all know the website Flightsim.to. This is where we can go and pick up all amounts of freeware, and they also have a store there. You can buy stuff as well. They have scenery enhancements, liveries, utilities, all the jazz lives there, right? So we know Flightsim.to quite a bit. They've done something new, right? Or at least I haven't noticed it. They have this new World Explorer, right? So when you click on it, well, it gives you a big map, and it shows you. You can kind of you can go and filter by the category that you're looking for example, a helipad, right? Or you can just start zooming in on the map. So here's Newfoundland. If we wanted to go up here and have a look at Goose Bay, for example, well, here's Goose Bay here, but it's only a seaplane base. It's only a so there's Goose Bay. There's no freeware for Goose Bay, but there is for the seaplane base, and you can go in then. If you click on it, you can go in and look at the add-on. And again, it's linking it back to where Flightsim.to has the divil, right? There's stuff here now. A lighthouse, for example. This is absolutely dead handy. And the reason why it's dead handy, lads, if you're flying in a region and you don't necessarily want to buy, right, you don't want to buy a scenery, well, you can just zoom in and say, right, okay, tell you what, bring me into, we're in Arizona here. So let's see, can we have a look? We're in Tucson. So what can you give us in Tucson? Well, if you can just click Tucson, it'll give you a list of what's available. There's 5 items here, 2 up there. So we got Tucson foliage and water cleanup, all right. Or we have Tucson POIs. Or we have Davis Mountain Air Force Base. View the add-on. And you can kind of see where the story is, and they're telling you if it's compatible with flights in 2020 or 2024. You get the idea, right? So this is, I like this, man. This is really, really handy. What else do we have? Arizona vegetation replacement. That's a 2020 add-on, right? But you get the idea, and this is all for like scenery and stuff. Helipads, for example. Did you know? I'm sure you did. But of course we have the Kish Bank Lighthouse. I think I did download this. Right in the middle of Dundee Harbour. Well, it's actually out a good bit, but I didn't know this was there. So you get the idea. You can grab, and these are all for free. Look, these are all for free, and it points back to the developers who made them, which is a nice touch. Let's say, for example, I tell you what, just show me general aviation airports. And it changes the map around. Or just show me lighthouses. I only want to look at lighthouses. Oh, look at it. Okay, so we have an option of 2 in Australia, 15 in the States. Jesus, there's 15 in the States. There is, look. Let's come down this neck of the woods here. So we can see, I don't know, St. Augustine Lighthouse. It's pretty cool, isn't it? What else? Small island airports. You can see all the different ones down here on the left-hand side. You can look for payware only, or you can look for freeware. Simulator variants to show me Flightsim 2024 stuff. All right. So Flightsim 2024, all developers, and show me, I don't know, bridges. All right, we got some bridges here. So into France we go. Here's one here. Department of Maine-et-Loire. There's a bridge. So you get the idea what you can do, right? And having freeware in Flightsim it's so incredibly awesome, right? It's just awesome because a lot of these projects are very much passion projects. And now we all know, for example, Duxford, which is by far one of the absolute best. Where is this now? Here's a World War II Basington scenery for Flightsim 2024. Let's go and have a look at this. So we got some static models on the ground, right? They've done out the old buildings. Loads of assets, troops, flags, all the jazz is there. That's a freeware. And they just happen to put in the Micropost B-17. You gotta love it, right? All the blimps. And that's just one example. You see where we're going with this. Foulmere, Duxford Airfield. This is probably, I think, one of the best freeware sceneries on the planet. With Casement Aerodrome very, very close beside it. Because you can see where Jeppesen has his Casement Aerodrome in there as well. Absolutely incredible. And yeah. So this website, I'm going to share it here now, right? And just add it to your favorites, lads, because if you're ever flying in and out of an area and you're saying to yourself, do you know, I'm going to this location, is there scenery here? And like, not only that, show me the stadiums. Are there stadiums in the world I can have a look at? Yeah, there is a few, look. Well, let's go down here. So we have a couple of stadiums. We can look at the SoFi Stadium. SoFi. Where's this one? The Dodger Stadium. Like, I love this. I absolutely love this. Do you know? Epic Fool is here. Good evening. All our helipads as well. Custom-made helipads. So we know we have Kish. Epic Fool had an absolute barrowload of helipads as well. They're still there, Epic, aren't they? Helipad at Hospital Dinan. Right? So you can kind of tailor what it is you're looking for. Bus strips. What else do we have? Small island airports. VF4 enhancements, look. The Philippine ships, minor scenery enhancements. So we just have the one of those. All right. What about night lighting? Yeah, we have some night lighting in Europe. Dublin, light enhancement for Dublin. Right? Did you know that was there? It's a teeny tiny little file. What else do we have? Military helipads, vegetation overhauls, castles. Now here's one for you. You want to go finding castles? Deadly. You can kind of see very quickly if you wanted to start going and saying, right, you know what? I'm going to do an L tour here. We're going to visit some power plants. Right? Biblis power plant. Right? Lippendorf power plant. You get the idea, right? Pilot Peely, good to see you, buddy. So this is all new from, or it's the first time I've found it when it comes to mountains. Hang on, they've done mountains? Yeah, they have. Snowdonia deforestation, right? What else do we have here? You get the idea. Great bit of stuff. You can go down and say, right, is there any city enhancements outside of what we have with the world updates and so on and so forth? Stadiums, landmarks, international airports, you name it. This is going to show you everything that's available for free. You gotta love it, man. MK Studios enhancement. This is from our very own Rambog. Featuring the added holding points, taxiway signs, runway guard lights, requires Dublin version 2, includes new holding points, runway guard lights, and also the Torah signs for enhanced realism. So Rambog went off and fixed the airport. Do you know what I mean? Deadly, great stuff. So yeah, this is very, very welcome. I know, like some of your add-ons, like Orbex does it. There's a handful of others that'll show you a map of where all your installed scenery is, which is dead handy. But like when you want to go flying in a particular area and you're saying, do you know what? I'm going to be flying out this neck of the woods because I want to see something. I want to see something. Like we're going to be down in Italy now, right? So, well, let's have a look to see what we can see up by the lakes. So there's St. Anna Hospital just outside of Lake Como. Right? So they've actually put a hospital in there. Also, we have some airports here. You gotta love it. San Michel Bridge. Like, they can really enhance what the sim is showing you. The freeware, is that the freeware, Malpensa? No, that's the payware. So it'll link to payware ones as well. If you're not bothered with payware, you just come down here to your little filters and say, hey, just show me freeware, please. Very, very cool, isn't it? It's very, very cool. Now, there was another one I wanted to look at. Where is it now? Before we go, because Rock was in here last week, but I wanted to have a quick look at the website because it looks very, very tidy. This is it here. So, FS add-on compare, right? Shopping for Microsoft Flight Sim add-ons had never been more convenient. FS add-on compare, they've released a brand new browser extension. So the idea between this, it works on Chrome, Edge and Firefox. It'll show you live prices, the best prices, ICAO codes, user ratings, and more. The whole idea is, using this little add-on, this will show you, hey, I want this add-on. This will show you where's the cheapest place to get it. And, you know, as consumers, this is terribly, terribly important. They'll tell you if there's a sale on, they'll tell you where's the best price, all that. So like anyone who's buying add-ons for Flight Sim, make sure you're using the FS add-on compare, because it'll get you to the best possible deal. It just will. It's looking at all Aerosoft, Contrail, Just Flight, Marketplace, Orbex, Sim Market, and iniBuilds. It's looking at all the stores to say, hey, that's where you can get it. So make sure you grab that as well. Where is this now? You can pick it up over here. Browser extension. I'm going to share this in the chat, lads. If you want to pop it in, at least then you know you always have it. It adds a handy panel supported to supported stores, so you can instantly compare prices without leaving the site. So maybe you're on a website. Now, there's always advantages when you buy from stores. iniBuilds, Just Flight, Orbex, so they give you reasons why you want to stay buying from them. They give you further discounts and all this stuff as well. But if you're just out for a one-time hit and you want the best possible deal on an add-on you've been looking at, use this, right? Use this. It's terribly, terribly important, all right? So, great stuff there. That concludes the news. And we've one request here from Tarnish. I will show you that briefly. Yes. So, this goes back to this equalizer, the APO configuration. When you click it, when you open it, it'll ask you what devices you're using, right? So you add in, oh, this is my main device. And what you do, it'll show you either a 15 or 31 band graphic equalizer, all right? If I want to make life easy, we can go to File, Open, right? And with the file I shared over on Discord, pop that in there and then just turn it on, right? You're not really going to hear the difference now. You kind of can. Have a listen. Hear that? But what that'll do to an aircraft engine is give it loads and loads and loads of bass. The bassy goodness, right? Anyway, you're all very welcome now to Peterborough Conington Airfield. This one from Burning Blue Designs. We're going to have a quick look at this one, lads. We saw the trailer from Practically Geek. It looks incredible, but I want to go exploring.
Can I get a refund?
No, take off. I want to go exploring. And the reason why we're exploring, I love what Burning Blue Design do, because they visit these sites, they really take a lot of time, and they capture all of the details, right? So if we ramble over here, let's go to our entry. And we can see it here as you're kind of driving by, right, from the road. There's a DPD man in a van. A man in a van is just having a sit down here. But even the views in, like, isn't that mad how close? But there's the runway, like, you know what I mean? So ramble in, follow on the road. Yes, follow the road all the way around. And this scenery, it's available in 2020 or 2024. And you kind of see this roadway here, and there's a bit of a something here. You're probably wondering, well, that's an odd place to have, you know, a big road. It was once an airfield for the US Bomber Group, the 457th Bomber Group. Have a look at that. Look, pretty cool, right? All right, let's ramble in. Any Skodas? I keep asking Adam to put Skodas in. All right, so look, this is to be brilliant. You can actually ring these numbers and they'll answer. I've done it before. I better not do it again, but you get the idea, right? That's how accurate the friggin' stuff is. So anyway, ramble in here. See all the various cars and stuff. It's a beautiful part of the world, this, isn't it? Looks fairly basic, but it's very, very nice. Got cameras there. We got food allergy notice, CCTV. Airfield can be dangerous places. Look at the resolution. Look, it's very, very good. Please wipe your feet. On up here to the old tower. There's a man in a tower looking out over the airfield. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? That's a photograph they've obviously taken. That's just looked in on. Has all his maps and all his stuff in there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, on down here now. And we have what looks to be offices. Bit of a cafe in here as well. Good woman yourself. There's Margaret there now looking after things. We have some seating areas here. Ramble out the back, and we have this kind of an area then for watching aircraft. People huddled there. Ah, good man yourself. Paddy has the barbecue on full blast. Fantastic. Ramble around. And we have this beautiful decal on the wall. There's VR Flight Sim guy. Steve, you're looking absolutely mighty. With his lovely shirt, look. VR Flight Sim guy. Look at, I love that, man. That's awesome, isn't it? You gotta love it. Beautiful. All right, we continue on. Number of static aircraft are all in the area, which is nice. Yes, yes. Into the hangars. Aero Lease Engineering. Couple of choppers in there. Couple of nice aircraft in there. Got a C-310, I think, in the back. Yep, very nice. Loads of detail, loads of kind of scattery stuff around the place as well. Also some broken stuff. Jeez, that looked like Christian Horner. Moving on. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, look at that up there. That's beautiful. Love it. Come around the corner here. What else can we see? The man with a Jeep. And just kind of general clutter around the place, but it looks the part, doesn't it? The fueling options here, that's what makes this place quite unique. Jet A and Avgas. Nice. There's the old roller for the runway. And here's our Jet A1, I'd say, over here, look, where the choppers are. They're doing Welshpool next. Oh, nice. Yeah, look at the details they have here. So there's your Jet A1 and Avgas beside it. Sweet. So, the make at the airfield, I mean, your traditional kind of RAF facility, but you can kind of see where it's at there now, look. The original makeup of the airfield, right? Isn't it done very well? You can absolutely see it. Look, you can absolutely see where the old runway was. They kept the main runway, and they used part of this as a road, they said. Nicely done. VR Flight Sim guy is here. It's about time they banned me from the airfields. I'm always causing trouble. Jesus, Steve, you get around. He gets around. This is class, though. There's something just nostalgic about these old World War II airfields because, I mean, back in the day, lads, these were just an absolute hub of activity. And the stories and, you know, the Americans so far away from home, it just incredible, incredible stuff. But yeah, it's a beautiful little airfield. It's a very quaint. I love what Burning Blue Design do because they just, it's a pure experience, isn't it? They're similar to that, I think, of Parallel 42 when they create sceneries. There's a vibe, you know what I mean? There's just a vibe. There's a house down the road here too, look. There's a couple of houses. And then you got the local village here, look. So again, you're in beautiful British countryside. It's absolutely gorgeous down here. So a very, very well done scenery. We do have to check it out at night time. Otherwise, Practically Geek will crawl through the telly and hit me a slap in the face and say, Murph, would you ever just press the thing? I will. I'll do the thing now, look. Right. Oh, the night. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. Yeah, that's pretty now. That is pretty. Look at the, you can see into the hangar, look. Oh, I like that. I mean, like, shut your eyes and you're there, you know what I mean? I didn't realise you were also in there. We need to get Murph into one of these airfields. They put a Skoda in one of them for me. I asked Dad, I was like, hey, put a Skoda in there, will you? What? Just do it, it's important. And they did. Now, we're going to check out the animations of that door in a moment, but I just wanted to show you the lighting. Like, you've no lighting on the run. Oh, you do. You actually do. There's lights on the runway. With a Pappy light. The Pappy are happy. Look at that. Now, I doubt very much you have nighttime operations, but you wouldn't know. Beautiful spill light over the fuel as well. Oh, it's very immersive here. Hang on a second. What's the old decals on the ground like? Shiny. That looks nice actually, doesn't it? £9 too, better value than Goose Bay. 100%. You gotta love the reflect. Oh yeah, look at the reflections here. I like the lighting. Also inside where the offices are, look. Ah, they have it on the... Look! They put it on the freaking windows! Give out! They did the thing with the glass, with the rain and the stuff, look! See? Brilliant. Rain on the glass, inside in the building, and Jemima's gone home. She had enough of today. She left her computer on though. What about El Cid? Oh no, it's dark up here as well. Just a single light. Now, he had the right idea. He turned everything off before he left. There's that beautiful Harvard there, look. Right, let us come over here, because I want to look at these, the animations of the doors. Are we ready? Mind your eyes now, lads. It's about to get terribly bright.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
So they slide, and then they fold, and then they slide. That's very unique, isn't it? That's class looking. Oh no, it's raining inside the hangar. Jesus, lads, it's raining inside the hangar. That's not good. You don't want rain. They need to fix that. Ah, Burning Blue, you nailed it over here, but then you kind of... You shagged it over there, so yeah, they need to fix that. They need to fix that little bit. This is really nice, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Yeah, they just need to put some sort of a scenery block on that bit there. Right? It's a draw, yeah. Fantastic. It's a feature. Look at all the cameras too, look. So there we have it, friends. The newest release from Burning Blue Design. It's another absolute cracker. I love all of these little airfields and aerodromes that they do because they are so very immersive, aren't they? Wacky Rabbit. Wacky Wabbit. Right? Wacky Wabbit. Very, very nice indeed. What a great effort here from Burning Blue Design. You gotta love it. Such a simple, tiny little quaint airport, but I love them because there's so much history here. And like, if you wanted to like plan your flights, it's like Tour Weston to here, like some of them are just absolutely brilliant. organise a little fly-in. Ah, man, it's going to be class. When that mission thing comes out, can you imagine the fun we're going to have here, right? DPD, to get your parcels, you know, some of them. Brilliant. Right. It's a preemptive fire suppression system. Yes, that's a great answer, Hayden. We'll have to tell them. Devs can't control the rain, so I've been told many times. No, they can't. They can just block it. There's a thing. It depends on the object type. But then if they do that, they might lose the daylight going in. You know what I mean? Right, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Fantastic. Right, great work here from Burning Blue Design. Right, lads, now it's time for some flyage. We're going to continue on with our flight from Monday night, and we're in our OH-6A Hughes helicopter, and we're going to ramble down to where we were. Now, if you're like me and your head is done in with all the mess on the screen, don't forget there is a filter in your sim. Just put it onto map view. Shouldn't that, like, daytime? Shouldn't that load? There we go. No. Blend view. There we go. No. Satellite view. Oh yeah, get rid of the clouds. Right. So where were we? We were over here somewhere. Lake Como. Jesus Murphy, where are you? Easy now, Jemima. Right. We have to be over here. Why isn't it? Did we go over? Oh no, we're down here. Look, we're down here, lads. So Villa Alma, Como. That's where we stopped last week. So I'm going to start myself right there on the ground, shut down. Flight conditions, we should go custom, all players, time of day. We'll bring it up to about 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, right? And let's see what we're going to do here. Because we started flying this on Monday night, ran out a bit of time, and then, you know. So, yeah, my Monday stream is an absolute disaster. You shouldn't have started with your engines running. Why have you done such a terrible thing? Right, never good. I like the way they fixed that just there. Right, hello, helicopter. You're looking absolutely massive. So what I need to do here, remove before flight. Oh, it's windy. Jesus, that was dangerous. We should have opened the door, activated the rotor brake, and then, you know, then, like, remove the tie downs. That's interesting. Right, consider yourselves done. And, well, let's have a look. We do have a rotor brake, don't we? No. What do they do? Oh, balls. If I was a rotor brake, where would I live? There's like, there should be a clutch system, shouldn't there? No? No? Yes? No? There it is! It's the big massive handle. Right. That's that gadget there. That's your rotor brake. See, we've activated the rotor brake and the rotors are all now just hanging around and they're looking quite lovely. I hope that's now disengaged. Anyway, first thing we need to do with this chopper, turn the key. There we go. And we shall turn on the battery. Oh, Jesus, put them down. Right, battery on. He goes down. Position lights. Fuel pump. I'm hoping that's in. Throttle. Oh, it's like they're state saving or something, is there? Open that gadget there now. We close it. And now we open it. Right. Will this work now? Let's find out. No, dead is an absolute... It's dead, Jim. Oh, hang on. They need to be off. Inverter off. Generator off. I don't have auxiliary power. I did turn the key the right way. Maybe I didn't. Bloody hell. Down here and turn that key, will you? Key's on. Okay. We're off to a flying start, friends. The sounds! Oh! Right, RPM is coming up. Keep the starter engaged. There's 20%. 30%. There's 40. Engine continues. Throttle. Easy. Easy. Alright. Inverter. Generator. Okay. Now, where was our actual flight in this divil? Here we go. Yeah, that's yesterday's. Hang on, I need to fix that. Where are we starting from now? Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what you do? Just load back in. Oh no, that'll work. Hang on, lads. Give me 2 seconds. We'll update all of this for you. Route. Save. It's now working on Twitch. And we go to route. Save. Right, we should be good now, lads. Well, I say that, but we should be good, right? We should be good. Okay. Also, 31 likes on YouTube. Thank you very much, lads. Yeah, closest to L-I... Well, yeah, L-I-L-Y. That's our closest area. Yes. All right. Do we have other aircraft? We do. We do. We got a couple of people around us. Ah, look, there's the lads here now. All right. Good stuff. So let's see how this thing wants to behave. Get yourself situated, Murph. And a bit of power coming in. Bit of head tracking. Start adding in some collective. Get ready on the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You're not liking that. I wonder if the trim's all reset now. Let's try that again. Oopsie daisy. Easy. Easy. Alrighty, out we go. Alrighty now. Where's me trims? Because they're all over the shop. Yes. Too much. Easy now, Jemima. LRM. Wrong button. Lads, keep an eye on that big mountain there ahead of me, will you? Right. We'll stay in the area for the moment as we kind of explore. And this is all default, by the way. It needs a lot of backstick. It really does. Alright, we got a few folks flying around. So there's that villa we were at. That's as far as we got the last day, right? Look at this scenery though, isn't this absolutely breathtaking? Absolutely breathtaking. Alright, speed is looking good. Circle around. This chopper feels and flies so good. It's incredible. Are we getting any screen tearing of that, lads? No, is everything looking good now? My new gadget seems to be working. Steve Claxton, good to see you, buddy. Don't break that amazing chopper, Roger. We'll try not to. Alright, let's ease off the power here a little bit. That's pretty. Nice villa, isn't it? I lived there for the summer months, you know. good, man. We're looking good. There's Kato. Kilburn is with us. Cy Murray's on the ground in a Huey. Man, what a cool chopper this. Give it a second now, Tarnish. Alright. Well, bro had 2 CTDs in a row. Jesus. Curly Toes, good to see you. Okay, so from this location, we're actually going to go on up to the right. There's Crabby One. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What region are we on? We're on the Southeast Asian server. What do you think of the Lancaster? Really like it, man. There's a video there on YouTube if you want to check it out. Real good. Real good. Now, this is already an awesome chopper. What if we were to kind of punch the sounds on this? Yeah, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. Although... you can really hear the punch, can't you? Very, very good. Angels15, good to see you. Anna Crusses is here, welcome in. Is this a good chopper to start with? I think so. It's quite forgiving. It handles superbly. It looks great and it sounds great, so yeah. Watch out for the dragons, absolutely. That's a mad looking bridge over there. Right, so we circle around here. I might just change the time of day, lads. Now you're talking. Now you're absolutely threshing. So we're gonna get... There's Kilburn, look at that. Hello, Kilburn, welcome. Dragons or fish, you decide. Oh yeah, it was a fish, wasn't it? Oh wow, look at that in front of us, look. That is gorgeous. Let us ramble down to this and see what we can do, lads, because this is incredible, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's ramble on and see what happens. Look at this scenery. This is out of the box Microsoft Flight Sim. Fireflies. Oh, look at this. Oh, Steve, you gotta learn them, man. Choppers in VR, you'll never leave home again, ever. It's just incredible looking, man. And like, again, it's so easy to trim this chopper out, man. It's fantastic. I need to learn choppers so I can use SkyOps. Oh, dude, it's so much fun flying choppers. Alright, we're moving here nice and easy, 70 knots. Got ourselves a beautiful convoy formation. We're over the train yard. Look at the size of the train. And let me see. So we're going to kind of roll to the right a bit. There's a big antenna up on the hill over there. We're heading that direction. Look at the detail. Isn't it absolutely incredible? Look at that. Gorgeous. All the cars. It was the same when we flew here on Monday. Absolutely incredible. Incredible scenery. The sim is absolutely behaving. 110 frames. Like, it's loving this, man. We'll snake along the roads here, look. I reckon there are vineyards in there on the right hand side. I would reckon so. Dogs, yes indeed, multiplayer. I'd love to join you guys on your flights, but I'm always in beta. No worries, Curly. Easy now. The sounds are awesome. Jason, mind the trees. The trees hurt now. You need to be careful. Before, you could kind of just fly over them or fly through them. Now, nope. Nope. Proper dangerous. Oh, we got the train, or the railways on the right-hand side, look. This is pretty. And this isn't even photogrammetry. This is just, like, you know, stock. AI cars going both ways. Yeah, they get a little bit confused. Then again, we are in Italy. I mean, do you ever see the Italians drive? They're a mad bunch of lads. Southeast Asian server. If you'd like to join in. We'll follow on this road. Look at the mountains and stuff here. Isn't it gorgeous? We're out by the old Italian lakes and it's just stunning. Stunning. Here's Krabby one. Okay, is ahead of us. Wombat, Kilburn, Chalk, Ryder, Fierce Wolf, Rob, Northern Dare, Rumble Zuck. Biku was there with us somewhere as well. Tetchaprong, Vacuum. Oh man, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Bit of trim here again, Murph. Easy now. Easy now. A very nice, manageable speed. Right, we can go a lot faster if we wish, but we're just going to enjoy the scenery here. It is stunning. What does this one do? We'll have to do one of these. Ooh. The Conington scenery looks gorgeous. It really is, man. Really, really is. Stunning, lads. Look at the detail.
Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit. It ain't what you say. Got nice clothes, nice shows. Boogie down at
Buddy!
the bar.
Buddy, you look like you're in trouble. Your airplane isn't an airplane.
Always goes too far.
Jesus.
Shoot and pull, crack a jack. Take off now, don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play?
Wait, we got floats?
Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street. With Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. Double down, throw some dice, take off now, don't think twice, but hey, now don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you wanna go.
The Dougal
Baby, I
song.
don't work down there anymore.
Isn't this just an incredible place to go flying?
Come on now, mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, well we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track. Jump on, grab this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now. Don't think twice. Hey, don't you want to play?
Alright, we keep kind of right here. Now, what are our options? So we can ramble left. Oh, jeez, I think we go right, will we? Round to the right. Oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? But we could go up either, yes. We're quite low. We're shocking low. Right, let's ramble on up here and see what we can see. Man, the sounds in this chopper are so good. This is such a good chopper, man. They've nailed it. There's a teeny tiny bridge we'll fly over. We're not getting under that, I'd say. Although, mind the power lines. Oopsie daisy. There's speedboat and everything. Goop out with that. Easy now. We're very much in that kind of James Bond neck of the woods, aren't we? I mean, this is where the villains live. Yeah, this'll work. Oh yeah. Fierce Wolf in the H-160, looking good. Oh man, look at that. Jesus! I see a quick LZ, lads. What do you reckon? Absolutely friggin' gorgeous, man, isn't it? We're going to be taking over this airport. Lima Sierra Zulu Alpha. Absolutely savage. Man, you want to watch a Bond movie now. Right, what are we doing? Can we put it down there? We can. Watch the power. Horse it around. Easy now. And we'll drop down here for the quick landing. Double check our fuel, make sure all is okay. Easy. Number 3 will do us. In you go, you big Jesse. Easy. 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 Nearly there. Alright. Right, first little stop, that was nice. Now lurking on Twitch. Good to see you, Gene. Right, fuel, how are we looking? 91%? James, we've loads of fuel in this thing. Right, how are we all doing? Oh, look at that. That's amazing looking. You gotta love the choppers, right? Beautiful. Alright, so from here, lads, it's going to be due west. Isola Bella, and then we're heading the back way in, right? What airport is this? Do you have the F-15? I'm not sure if I have it installed. You give it a shot and see what happens. Right, are we ready? Upsie daisy. Easy now. Don't hit into anyone, Merv. Alright. Beautiful airport. Gorgeous. This airport is Lima Sierra Zulu Alpha. I think it's one of the handcrafted ones in the sim. The whole region is just gorgeous, isn't it? It looks like a Gaia airport. Alright. Go down this way and then it's over to the right hand side. The Magnum livery has a cool Easter egg in the back seat. Oh, really? Nice. Easy now. Looking good, looking good. Whoa, 10 minutes to landing. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, guys. You're very welcome aboard. Hope you had an awesome stream. And now for something completely different, right? We're here flying in the newly released OH-6A. This from Taog's Hangar. And we're here in Italy around the Italian lakes. Absolutely gorgeous.
Myself.
Hope you had an awesome stream. Welcome in, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you all so very much for the follows. You're very kind. I'm here in this thing anyway. And so far, I haven't broken it. Well, that's a lie. I haven't crashed it yet.
Hello there.
You know. Welcome in, guys. Hope you had an awesome stream. This thing, I mean, listen, if you haven't given helicopters a chance, give them a chance. They're so good. I mean, look at the cut of all this, look. Absolutely gorgeous. Trees hurt. Up. Buddy! Buddy is in some sort of a contraption, we don't know what it is. Bottle matching for the win. There's Kilburn, we'll get in behind him. And then spin down to the right here. You just got this aircraft, Mr. Classic? Nice, man, nice. Look at the state of this, lads. There's no unreal looking. This is all default scenery, by the way. Out of the box. So this is our little machine. It just takes a bit of practice. I just say the same about airliners. Oh, it's so good, man. Looks, sounds, and flies brilliantly. Do you know what I mean? Great bit of stuff here. So, where are we heading for? The Sola Bella, I think it's called. So, it's all around the Italian lakes. We started this on Monday night, and, well, let's not talk about Monday night. Anyway, I ran out of time. But we have a bit more time tonight from the news. Do you know? I am Buddy and I'm in a Chinook. You're in the Chinook. I don't know why she's not loading in. I just, Blue Rats just spins in circles. It takes a while to get used to them. But there's something very, I don't know, rewarding about getting to grips with a chopper, man. It just puts a friggin' smile on your face and like, oh yeah, it did what I wanted it to do and it didn't explode. You know what I mean? The good old load, yeah, Big Al, it's awesome, man. So just mind the tree. Has anyone else noticed now that the trees, you know, they can kill you? Oh wait, hang on. Oh jeez, as soon as he said it. Do you hear the roars of the rotors there? Get around here now. Do you ever see that scene out of Outbreak? Don't hit the trees, Murph. Jesus. Is it out? Oh, this is proper stupid. Oh yeah, pure stupid. Whose idea was this and why are we still doing it? Oh, the cars are driving on the side of the cliff. Jesus. Right, we're still alive anyway, that was the main thing. That stinger, if you're going to spew into this. Yeah, right. Jesus, this is a mad road. This needs a bit of tunage. That'll work. Easy now. Look at the state of this, man. This is going to end up in tears, I'm telling you. Regardless of... Jesus, look at this. That's nuts. Come on, you devil. Yup, you devil. There's movement. I hope there's no power lines between the pylons. There's many a worse road in Ireland. I better believe it. Easy. There's Rumblezug. He hit a tree! He hit a tree! Mind the trees! Oh, Jesus, a bridge! Mind the bridge! Look at the state of this lake. Absolutely gorgeous, lads. Look at this! To be fair, I'm as surprised as you are I didn't bin it. But we're still alive anyway. But lads, if you're anyway at all into choppers, this thing is a masterpiece. It's just fun to fly. It's very forgiving. You can really throw it around. And as I said, it looks and it sounds great. It's an awesome, awesome machine. The whole route we've done, it's all the Italian lakes. The whole region, it's stunning. Buddy of mine was here during the summer, well, it's still summer, on his holidays, and he's like, you gotta go. You just have to visit here. And it's, yeah, man, it's very, very much a bucket list item. It's stunning. I can picture it now, you know, myself and Mr. Two-Tone in a convertible. I'd have to wear the hat, of course. But apart from that, you know, it'll be dreamy. What bindings do I need to set up for choppers? Don't have a side stick. I have a yoke, throttle and rudder pedals. Yeah, that'll do. You want rotor trim up and rotor trim down. And then still put in aileron trims as well. And that's about it. The Limit says, I know the different birds, but how does it compare to the Sim MH-500? This is different level. I think Taog's just, it's to me, especially in Flightsim.to with the new heli physics, very, very good, man. It's just very good. I love Sim's choppers as well, don't get me wrong. But this one, maybe because it's just 24, it's awesome. Tetraprom right beside us, that's friggin' awesome looking. Alright. So Isola Bella, it looks like. That's just down here. 2024 changed a lot for the better when it came to choppers. Coxburg, Seb, good to see you, buddy. I have doubts that those yachts are found in the lakes in real life. Some of them are. I mean, you can zoom in on Google Maps, you'll see lakes. Or you see boats in the lakes. You'll see lakes. Yeah. Do you use trim rather than the stick or both? You use both. So whenever you adjust your power or your attitude, just trim it. Otherwise, your arm will be knackered. It'll be falling off you. So once you kind of get your power settings set, trim it, you know? Energizer, your wallet is crying. Yeah, I mean, the Gazelle and the MH-60 coming out, two awesome, and the S76, right? And the S76 is coming out. Yeah, 100% Big Al. It's going to be awesome. Like, there's a lot of choppers on the way. And this is awesome. Plus, Taogs are also working on the Dauphin. Yeah, or Panther, you know. I spawned 6,000 feet in the air, so you gave up. Uh-oh. And the KA-26 and the KA-27, Seb. Or is it just the KA-26? We're going to be showing that gadget off very soon. Trying to get down from 6,000 is no fun. Yeah, it's choppers is all about minimalistic inputs, and you have to be very, very patient. They don't like getting thrown around the place. This one is it's fairly forgiving. But yeah, I mean, you can barrel roll this thing. Ace Pilot, nice, buddy. 2732. Scott, 100%, man, 100%. The 26 first and the 27, but they're 100% free, so it won't break any wallets. They're the maddest looking chopper you'll see, the KA-26, currently in development. We'll be checking it out soon. What's our speed like? Can we try it? Then again, probably not a good idea. We'll bin it. Ramble this way. Want to hear the rotor slap? That's so good, isn't it? It's so good. So, Isola Bella, it's a POI down here. So let's check it out. You're going to Conington Airport next, Murphy. What, net flying? No, not tonight, dude. Really looking forward to getting this group of these in early 125s. Ah, awesome, Limbics. That's deadly, man. Right, there's a lovely kind of palatial kind of residence up here, lads. Some say this is where 10 minutes to landing lives. For all we know, it's a friggin' mansion. What is this? Hang on a second. Oh, we can land here. Easy now. Oh, there's a big fountain. Jesus. Don't hit the roof. Kilburn, can we land without sinking? We can. No, he's sinking. That's not a good sign. Jeez, look at this. Well, this is terribly fancy, isn't it? It's a floating POI. Easy now. This looks very fancy, doesn't it? Easy now. I don't think we can land here. The Italians will be like, well, you know what Italians are like. They get fierce excited giving out to us. Jeez, look at this. It's not a church, it's just a big shrine. We'll try very slowly and put this machine down, but I don't think it wants to let us. Oh Jesus, don't hit the thing, Murphy. Easy. No, we're sinking through it. We're sinking. Abort. Abort the mission. We're sinking through the gadget. They will truly have the last laugh. Jeez, that's very fancy, isn't it? Easy now. You see Kenko as a statue.
Welcome to my secret underground.
Kenko was handy with choppers now. Didn't he do them in career mode before? Almost certainly did. Can we land up there even, lads? No? Rumpel's going for... Oh wait, he's bouncing off something. That's just the weirdest, most disturbing sight ever. Easy now. Right, let's see, can we put it down back where the gaff is? I tell you this, it's very pretty. Is it now? What about the marina? Uh-oh. Nearly hit an auto rotation. We're okay though. We're still alive. We're still alive. Angels 1-5. What you reckon? Right down by the steps there, look. Easy. 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 We're down anyway. Landed it. It's that invisible concrete invented by the Romans. Right, let's get out of here. This place isn't safe. Enter the Twilight Zone and all that jazz. You know what I mean? Savage gaff.
Hello there.
Right, out we go. Yup, you did, will you? Monkey Buster, welcome in. Check the mains. The segment is giving you the sweats. Right. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, nose down. Right, here we go. Right, our final stop, lads. Lima, India, Lima, Charlie. Just down the road here. Let us head that way. Easy. Easy. Bit of trim. There we go. We're looking better now. Isn't it only gorgeous though, the scenery? It's absolutely stunning. Easy does it. The whole region is just incredible, isn't it? Bit more trim coming in, picking up our speed. We're at full speed here. Oh yeah, look at this. gorgeous. The Italian lakes, what a place to go. Isn't it gorgeous? Right, so we need to cross the lake and go to the far side. So I can kind of see where Rob MCR is. So let's see how she likes top speed. Not too bad. So much pressure on the stick leaning forward though. 140 knots out of this. Jesus. Valborg. Alright. Yeah, we're going the right way. Get down a little bit lower. Man, the speed is absolutely savage. Cold Nebo, I have a terrible habit of doing that, yes. Easy. Easy. Oh wow, look at the gaff over here, look. Could you imagine living out here, lads? Why would you ever want to leave? Every day is a holiday. Mind the trees. It's fun to see your aircraft take off without you. Sure. Aroc, I think it was, or at least a variant of it was in a couple of episodes in Magnum PI. Where are we at now? So Lima, India, Lima, Charlie. It's just up the road here. I think it's where Rob is. Let's ramble up this way. Like, when Miltech Simulations released their MH-60 and the missions, can you imagine the crack we could have? Wasn't some of Star Wars Attack of the Clones filmed out here? Was it? Star Wars? Rubbish! Who watches Star Wars? You need to have a look in the mirror and wonder, like, where did it all go wrong? Star Trek. Now, that's the one, all, you know, the chicks dig that, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. Star Trek. They be all over you. I love the Miltech carriers, yeah, they're really good. Yep. That's how it works in my mind. Another lake. Look at the state of this place, man. We're really getting good speed here. 120 knots, very stable. Temperatures and pressures. Torque is very high. You're starting to sound like Lord of the Rings, or you're starting to sound like Muse fan. I've watched Star Wars, but no, it's Star Trek is the way to go. Just gorgeous scenery, man. Babylon 5, Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, sci-fi with spaceships, I'm there. Star Trek The Next Generation, or Go Home. Star Wars, the ladies all look at you like you're Jar Jar Binks. Star Trek, you know, they're thinking of a person and you're more like Spock. Easy now. Oh, The Expanse. I started watching The Expanse. I've never finished it. I need to finish The Expanse. That was pretty cool. The Martian lads. Jesus, brilliant. Like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, yeah. Right funny men below. Look at this. There's our destination. Now, can we do a hammerhead in this? Let's find out. Oopsie daisy. Up we go. Can we do a hammerhead, or will it end in tears? It nearly ended in tears. Jesus. Oh dear. We're in it. Oh Jesus. Right. It doesn't like doing a hammerhead at all. Not at all did it like that. Okay, what else can't it do? Wait now, wait now. Get that speed up, Murph. You can do it. Yes. Block the runway for everyone. Come on, Murphy. We're doing 100 knots. Star Wars was your jam. We'll change that, don't worry. Soft TV, good to see you, buddy. Right, let's see what we can do here. This shouldn't work, but it will.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot.
Jesus! Deadly. I'd say now the gearbox on this thing is absolutely shagged. You know. Alright, slow us down. Easy. Easy. Where can we park this puppy? Let's have a look. We got some options. Easy. 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 Easy now. Kicking up some dirt. Alright. There's touchdown. Alrighty then. That was fun. What a machine this is. Right. Lower that. Throttle off. Pump is already off. Inverter coming off. Generator coming off. Auxiliary power is out. Fuel valve. Out you go. Landing light off. Searchlight was already off. Collision lights off. Battery off. What a great machine this is, isn't it? Isn't it brilliant? Is there back doors we can open in this? There is. Alright. Isn't it only friggin' class, lads? What a great chopper. So that concludes our Italian Lakes little tour. Did you have fun? Rotor brake. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. What a great machine. Looks awesome. Definitely buying it. Dude, it's so good. Like, as far as choppers go, it's just excellent. It's excellent. Cannot wait to see what they're working on next. Well, we know it's the Dauphin, but like, still. That is just an excellent helicopter. If you want a chopper even to start training with, this is your guy right here. It's very forgiving. And the feedback that you can kind of hear and see, very, very good indeed. Do you know? But right, lads, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Massive thanks for all the raids. 10 minutes. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hope you guys had an awesome stream. And I thank you very much indeed for tuning in. And if you stuck with it for the last few minutes there, have a lovely, lovely evening. We're back tomorrow. We're going to be flying in the AccuSim Aerostar, kicking off at 10:00 Zulu tomorrow morning. And yeah, we'll be streaming then. We do our Aerostar in the morning. And then we're going to start our briefing for our VATSIM flight tomorrow night, the first of our USA or North American trip for VATSIM. I'm going to be flying the Phoenix A319. We're flying Detroit down Greenville tomorrow night on VATSIM. Looking forward to that. Daisy, your man ended up in a terrible mess over there. But yeah, so we'll be live tomorrow, 10 o'clock Zulu, 11 o'clock local. We'll do some flying with the AccuSim Aerostar. We're also going to be using On Air. And then we'll go through our VATSIM briefing, and then tomorrow night we have our VATSIM flight. So I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed. All the likes over on YouTube, all the new follows that we've had here on Twitch, and the support as always, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. I really do appreciate it. And yes, we shall be back to you tomorrow at 10:00 Zulu.
Hello there.
Buddy, thank you very much indeed for the follow, and for all the follows. Strap in with 24 months of a subscription. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, lads, have a lovely evening. Someone just ate the dirt. They went for the swim. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant. Hey, everybody. Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? Don't panic. Just hope for the best, Murphy. Oh, Jesus. Don't end in all fear and terrible. Yep. Oh.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Pull up.
Shh. Into beta, reversers, flaps in. Get out of beta. Get out of the beta. Ah! That's weird. The throttle doesn't move.